Well, welcome to our next video. This one is called For Adam. And Adam has just named all the animals, and we realize through reading scripture that for Adam there was not found a helpmate for him. So he's right in the middle of finishing his task, and if you've ever been excited about a task and you see like the light at the end of the tunnel, you know that usually you're anticipating something great. It's kind of like what's something that you've cooked that you don't really eat all the ingredients, but you can't wait until it's finished and cooked. So I can't wait to enjoy this.
It's usually a cake.
Yeah,
or something like that.
Yeah, most of the time.
Or like raw meat. Whenever I make a lasagna or something like that.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because you can't just have a teaspoon of flour and then maybe some shortening and all. Once it's all put together, it's like I can't wait until it's done so I can enjoy it. And that's why we're dressed like we are, because we're going to go for a run. One of the things that we like doing, but when we get back, the anticipation, because I know that we have chocolate syrup, so I'm going to have one of our fresh muffins that we made and some chocolate milk to kind of refresh and recharge. It's today in today's society, it's just not the same as looking for a help. It's a whole different world of looking for a helpmate. What are some of the things that you decided, I'm just not going to compromise when I'm looking for a spouse?
Oh, I knew I wanted somebody that was sensitive to God's plan, or especially, a believer, of course, a Christian, somebody who thought the same process as I do, and to make me laugh and to enjoy time together.
Yeah. Those are some, and I was the same way. A lot of times, it didn't really matter if we liked the same colors, but we found out, or the same teams for that matter, but we found out that we enjoy outdoors. We enjoy games.
Yeah.
Playing board games and family, being out in the yard, camping.
Mm-hmm.
There are a lot of things that just doing life together we enjoyed. And if we had to compromise, if I was loving this team and she didn't like them, then you know what? Does that really matter? Because I want to spend my whole life with this awesome woman. So Adam is naming all the names as God's bringing them to him. He's getting toward the end of the tunnel. The last animals are coming to him. And I'm assuming, because it takes a long time to name all these animals, he could have been feeling the first twinges of hunger or thirst, and maybe even seeing that, all of these animals that God is bringing to him, they have their commonalities, their characteristics. They're coming to him maybe in groups, family groups, and he's realizing that it's just me. But we don't see in Scripture that he's actually engaged in, I want to find something for me. He's busy doing the task that God has given him. And then at the end of that task, God has a very special surprise. And he's not going to give him an opposite.
Right.
He's not going to give him just someone to just carry a burden with him. He's giving him a helpmate, a companion, someone to have a relationship with. And after all that obedience, God's about to give him rest. God's going to put him to sleep, so he's not worried about hunger or thirst or anything like that. And then when he opens his eyes, something extraordinary is going to happen in the following verse. I can't wait till we get to that, because it's one of, all of this is, of course, favorite verses, but it's just a favorite part of God was initiating everything. But Adam had a task. He needed to be obedient. Just like if I'm going to really enjoy my chocolate milk when I get back, I'm going to need to sweat a little bit. So thank you for joining us. Remember, it was God who said man doesn't need to be alone. It was all for relationships. Adam sees the light at the end of the tunnel, and he's probably anticipating, wow, what next?
Right.
I know what's next. It's going to be some delicious chocolate milk.
Oh.
So let's get to it.
Okay, let's do this.
All right.